Hi, in this video I would like to show you how to use the first application in the Speakerbench suite, and that's how you collect your data. And we start with these measurements, and we put that into the Speakerbench application. The measurement here, I have listed what it is, how many grams and milligrams, and how and the input level in voltage here, just so I can remember it. And inside each of these files is a ZMA file, and that file contains a header information, and as you can see, frequency and impedance magnitude and phase. That's a classical ZMA file. And so to load Speakerbench, we just pick a browser. In this case, it's the Microsoft Edge browser, but it could be any browser. It could actually also be a browser on your phone if you like. And here we have the application, and right here we would like to show you how to use the first one, collect data. And we can see now that we open up here with the home directory, which goes back to the main menu, and you can also pick any of the other applications in the suite or the manual. And if you click on the manual, you'll get context sensitive help. It'll jump directly down to this section with how to collect your data. And there's also a helpful README file. This is typical for our suite, that we have one tab that gives you a little bit of help just in case you need it at this point. And we tackle this top down, and here in the comments field you can in principle write anything, but it would make sense to write what object you're measuring and a little bit of other information. So I will type here SEAS H148808, and it's an L16 RNX, and we measured it in 2018. And we use the Woofer Tester Pro for that. So this is just an example how I put some information into the data object. And we used 0.242. Sorry, I always forget that these applications need an American dot to give you that. I'm used to typing a comma for anything, but okay. And then we are ready. You can type in the masses here, and you can select a file, or just now that I have this one open, I can just drag and drop it from here. There we go, and this is 8.017, so I will write that 8.017 and 16.048. yeah. And you can see that as we put in more information, these flags turn green. It now tells me that I have put this information in here. And so I drag and drop this one. And why is it not accepting the first one? Well, I started by selecting a file, so maybe that's the problem. I'll just go in and select the file. Documents, gits, and this test, and this one. There we go. So once you select a file, I guess you can't drag and drop anymore. But now that all flags are green, suddenly we have this JSON container showing up here. And it starts with a set for impedance, and then 2020-09-20, that's 20th of September, that's today, and the time 13:02, 2 minutes past 1 o'clock. So it's a date and timestamp for the JSON container, and we just right click on that and save the link to our local folder, and I will go into my git test repo here and save this file. There we go. And that's basically it for the data collecting. And just to show you, here's the file, and we can open up the file and it's a long line split. Yeah. And see what's inside, and we can see here that it's the CS driver with all the information and the voltage and the masses M1 here and M2. So and then comes Z0, Z1 and Z2, you know, the 0 without the added mass, and you can see the frequency and impedance magnitude and the phase, and then the next frequency and so on. So this data object contains all the information all in one place, ready to go. And that's it. Thank you.